Okay, let's play some zone poker. 2 cent, 5 cent. We'll multi-table here. Should get a lot of hands in per hour. That's what we're going for, is some volume. Let's see if we can not lose a lot of money. It's loud. We're going to want to sit here. Supposed to be sitting here. I'm going to put down some basic strategy, at least what I find is okay strategy for these 2 cent, 5 cent zone poker on Bovada. We don't really need the heads up display, it just helps in some of the math, but you could definitely play these games without it. Mostly just tight aggressive, super tight though. You get so many hands in every hour that you can really wait for good spots. Like even like here with ace jack, I can just fold that. That might be a little tight there, but I'm only in +1. Any seat over, I would be making that a raise, but for the most part, you're just going to play good hands. Most of the time, you're not going to get everybody to fold from a single raise, like I did with the aces. Nobody has any reads on you, so you don't need to really worry about playing too robotic. 3-bet light in late position. 3-bet light from the blinds. These are both going to be 3-betting spots. That's probably a board that missed him. I think I can bet it. He might raise me here without a queen and just try and take it down. He probably has us beat, but I don't know if I can really get him to fold. Really don't think I can get him to fold by bluffing at that pot. Pretty standard, just 3-bet and light and late, and then just a standard C-bet, and that's all I lost. C-bet could have been a little bigger maybe, but I've noticed that because nobody has any reads on you, your C-bets when you don't have it can be small, and your C-bets when you do have it can be big. But nobody will ever catch on to that. Let's buy more chips. There's no reason to sit at the table with less than max. Yeah, there we go. And the ace-10 didn't have to 3-bet that. I could have so easily just got away from that hand for free. But I don't mind playing a decent-sized pot with a suited ace-10 in position as the aggressor. It's just not that bad of a spot to be. 10-9 off in the small blind's not a spot I'd like to be in. Very literally picking your spots here. what type of hand do I want to have in what type of situation? Typically, you want to have the best hand. You want to be the aggressor, and you want to have position. If you can have those three things, then you should be out there fighting. If you don't, then it's a tougher game. King, queen, we probably have the best hand, but we got the worst position. King 8, not calling that raise. Especially, the guy only had $2 behind. It wasn't worth it. This is an interesting spot here, a 25-cent raise. This is probably just a fold, to be honest. Just because of our position. We're only invested 2 cents. We can kind of get out. We can find ourselves in a sticky situation there. If we hit a king or a queen and we face aggression, then we're going to be beat more likely than not. It's just one of those trap hands you got to be careful with. It was suited, so I liked it, but not a whole lot. Haven't really been able to find ourselves a spot just yet. We have only been playing like 5 minutes, though. We've probably seen like 20 to 30 hands. It's just insane the amount of volume you get in these zone poker games. I think I have like 3,500 hands on my Pocket stats, and I've only played like 11 hours. 8-9 suited on the button. I'll open it. If these guys both call, I'll call. With only one guy, I can just wait for a better spot. I think Ace-9 suited on the button is probably one of my most profitable hands. Situations, actually. We got Ace-King. We're going to have to 3-bet here. We're going to be out of position. We just need to hope that our best hand is good. A lot of people raise on the button with any 2 cards. I only raise on the button if I have some kind of floppable hand. I might open on the button with like Jack-8 suited or something, but nothing much less. Queen-Jack off in early position, that's a bad spot to be. We're not suited here, so I'm not even going to play with it. That's an ugly spot to be in. I don't like that spot. It's a hand I would play in a tournament, and probably Ace-7. I either want to fold or 3-bet here. And I don't want to call. I don't want to 3-bet either, so I'm just going to fold. Might be silly. He had plenty of money to make it worth it, but then after about 15 minutes, you can kind of get a feel for how the field is playing. You don't really have any specific reads on any one person, but you can kind of understand how the field is playing. Are you getting 3-bet a lot? Are people folding to 3-bet often? You can still kind of play the player per se. You can play the field. You're getting so many hands in. You kind of understand just how the field is going. This is a 3-bet situation here. Kind of tough when it's under the gun, but I'm still going to 3-bet it, I think. You could call here. I like to 3-bet late at light and late position. Let's make it a little less than pot. If he 4-bets, we're clearly folding. Or we can just take it down. He might fold an ace king, an ace queen in that spot. Ace king on the button, that's a 3-bet situation there. Or it's just an open because it was, if we get 3-bet from the blinds, we will 4-bet because people 3-bet from the blinds light in this situation. So we'll 4-bet a raise from the blinds, or we'll just take the money. That's okay. This is a weird spot here. Maybe we can just see a cheap flop, huh? Probably gonna get ourselves in trouble here. And then we go ahead and hit a pair. I don't see any reason to bloat this pot. I'll check call. 4's under the gun. I'm just gonna fold it. Pretty big bet there. Not quite sure what he's got. He pretty much knows I have a 5 or a diamond, and he checks it. He might take a stab at it with the queen if he has a queen. I gotta call that. Ooh, he had a 2. Nice catch, buddy. Ace king. Oh, and a min raise from a short stacker. We have to 3-bet here. I don't see any other option here. We gotta be careful about how committed he's gonna become to this pot, though. I'm gonna pot it to 35 and just see what happens. If he comes over the top, then he wins the extra 35 cents. That's all there is to it. There you go. Take your 35 cents. Now we got no repair to a Jack 5-5 board. He's got like no money. Just hoping he's got a jack. Now we don't want him to have a jack. I don't know what to do here. I could almost just fold. This puts me in a bad spot. Ugh. This spot. I hate this spot. I'm clearly supposed to call. But I just hate this spot. I hate being out of position. He's under the gun. I'm just going to have to check fold now. And that's pretty much, I knew that was going to happen, so I almost just wanted to fold, but it's so hard to get value in that spot. Such a, you know, he's under the gun, and he's putting out a 17, making it 17 to go. I'm in the big blind with ace king. I hated that spot. There's no way I'm coming out of that good. Should just fold, I guess. Ace 9, I might have been able to raise that on the button. I don't know. It's just tough when you have no read on anybody. You just have to play super basic, super robotic. We're kind of priced in here. not really catching much, not really getting hands that coordinate with the board very well. So we're not really making any money yet, just kind of slowly losing. Second call here, I don't know. 243, I hate these short stacks. He's going to raise me, I'm going to have to fold. I might as well just fold now. That board probably hit him better than, more likely than not. We're going to have to fold for sure. Couldn't fold fast enough. Sorry, buddy, I wasn't able to give you action with your hand. Probably shouldn't have let out into him there. Keep getting ace-king offsuit in these weird spots. Probably a check call. I'm not too worried about a club, so let's put out a little value bet here. See if it can get called. Hopefully, I was kind of hoping he had like ace-10 or something, he'd make that call. But oh, we get a free flop, our first free flop of the night. Well, we turn a draw. Top two. I'm gonna not raise him, and I'll let him try and bluff again. I should protect, but I'm hoping he'll... No, he didn't do it. And of course a 5 comes off, meaning his ace-5 just tricked up. God damn it. Ace-5, 7-5. Oh, lordy. Really bad deal there. Bad deal. He was even weaker than I thought. Queen Jack, we hit middle pair on this board. It might be good. Did not want to see a heart. Not too worried about the 5. He could have a king. That's a huge bet. Picked off a bluff, picked off a bluff. That's an easy fold. Sixes are gonna raise. I'm actually just gonna fold that ace-jack. I mean, I'm on the button, I could play it, but with that limper, I just hate ace-jack. This is like the worst fucking hand. Queens. 6, 6, 6. I was kind of hoping to get 3-bet from the button. And of course a king, king 2. I can c-bet here. I'm only getting called if he has a king, so I'm actually just going to check it. The double check makes me pretty confident he doesn't have a king, and it might just look like I'm trying to steal it, and he might just call it just to look me up. Slow reaction means he might raise me. No, he just folds. can defend. Pretty good flop for us. Just gonna bet it. Pretty good turn for us. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, I think we have to call here. Make it rain, make it rain. Oh. Yeah, that's a weird deal there. I don't want to bloat this pot. I don't know if a 9 is really going to be an out here for us. A 9 gives me trips, but I don't like it. I don't like that spot. Sorry. I'll have to go back to that hand and see if I played it bad, because I didn't like that board. It was okay. I'm going to have to go back and look at that hand for sure. I don't know if I played that right or not. Come on, I said fold so many times. I really had to hit the jack on that hand. Like, really, I mean, what other option do I have? My hand isn't gonna be good till showdown with a pair of 9s, 2 overs. Probably should not have defended because he only has $1 behind. Kills the action. But I was dumb and defended, and now I have to check fold. Ace King in the small blind. How many times do I get Ace King here? Should I just put him all in? He might call from way behind. That's my goal. Let's just see if we can get this guy to call. My Ace Queen gets called here. Some draws out there. I doubt anybody's got Ace King. He's representing. He's probably got Ace 10. Put out a good price for all the draws to come along. Maybe he's got, I don't know. It's just a bad bet, really. Any ace. Pocket kings. I think he's got Ace 10. He's just giving us too good of a price. Ace 6. Ooh, look at this board. Wow. It just gets worse. Oh my goodness. Sevens on the button, Jack 10 suited in the cutoff. These are both raisable hands, I think. They're both raisable, and they're both going to call a bet in front of us. But since we get to open, we'll open. Quick call from him. Terrible, terrible flop. He knows I don't have an ace, so he wanted to bluff at it, but... Ooh. Hopefully he bluffs at it now. So let's put out a little value bet. Not sure if that was a good idea to 3-bet him with only 237 behind. Well, worked out. It worked out. Couple of tens. It's a good spot to 3-bet for sure. If he comes over the top, we'll have to be careful. 8-6 completely misses. We get a call from you, huh? You think I can check this board? Nah, I'm just gonna bet it. I think he might try and bluff at me, thinking I got ace-king. That's what we like to see. We're holding the current nuts, so there's no way we're calling. We are putting the hammer down with the current nuts. And he folds. Yeah, I'm glad he tried to bluff at it. Put me on ace-king. They put you on ace-king every time you 3-bet. I would have loved it if he had like pocket jacks or something like that. That would have been awesome, because I would have cleaned him out. I don't like king jack out of position. I don't like jack 9 out of position. If more people called, I'd limp in with the jack 9, be priced in, but when there's no reason to put your money in there, then just don't. Like right here, a lot of people would raise right here. I could, I don't know, maybe I should have. Right here, a lot of people would defend and raise. No, get out of there. You don't have any control over the hand if you do that. You're locking yourself up. You're just going to make it harder to make money. We like easy money, not hard money. Yeah, I probably don't. I probably play too tight from the button. Pretty sure that's the truth, but I just find myself in way stickier situations when I start raising garbage from the button. I just feel like I'm risking money for no reason. This is definitely a 3-bet here. I don't want to call with 10s. We got to squeeze. We either just got to fold or squeeze. I am actually half tempted to fold. Guess we could call. 15 more to win 40. Okay, just call, I guess. We're all in. We're all in. And this is what happens. We're all priced in and we all freaking... There's no way I can call another bet. Can't do it. It's funny, I said I got to squeeze or fold and then I just call. That's an interesting spot. I don't know how to play that pre-flop. Probably squeeze. I don't know. I called because the other guy called. Definitely would have raised if I had the feeling I could have got it heads up. This could be dangerous. We got position. He could be doing that pretty light. A lot of people raise really light from the small blind, which I don't understand. To risk 15 to win 5. It's just a weird play to me. Yeah. Risk 15 to win 5 and then beat, or they can call it and you're out of position. Like, how is that any good? I understand the raise from the small blind if you have a good hand, but I mean, I'm talking about raising light from the small blind, meaning you're raising not that good of hands from the small blind. I don't understand that play at all. Maybe you guys do and you can enlighten me. I am not a professional poker player. I make a lot of mistakes. My win rate is not that strong, and I play the lowest stakes, so If you can tell me why you're raising light from the button or from the small blind, I'm open. I'm all ears. So what's our feel for the field so far? Because we are playing a lot of the same people over and over. We're just not quite aware of it. But how's this field going? Not seeing really any 4-bets. My C-bets after the 3-bet work pretty well for the most part. What else is there? A lot of look at that. He doesn't even have any money behind. Such an action killer. A lot of early position raising, like little 10-cent raises from under the gun and stuff. A lot of short stacks. A lot of people just sitting there with almost no money. It's dumb. This is a 3-bet situation, I think, but maybe not. Maybe not. King, queen on both tables. Should be illegal. One's suited, the other one's not. This is an interesting spot. Everybody wants to kind of see. I think we can kind of squeeze here. We totally miss here. He probably missed too. And we win some money with king, queen. Look at that. Power poker, baby. Alright, I'm going to end this video. We're leaving this table with $8.94. We bought in for $5, but I think we had to rebuy $1. I think we bought in for $6 total. So 6 to 9, about a $3 profit, I think, on the right table. And I think we dropped down to about $3 here. So that means we bought in for 7, 8, 9, about a $2 profit here. It's about a buy-in. That's running good right there. We're up about a buy-in, I think, between the two hands. And that's running good. That's good stuff. Maybe we can go check some hands and see. Maybe I'll post another part to this video that when I get all the hands uploaded to Poke It, we can go through it and see how many mistakes we made or something. I don't know. Let's just end the video here. Bye.